Come with me to a green burial cemetery. There are deer there. Ah, beautiful. There are so many deer over here. It's wild. So a green burial cemetery is a place where it's not like a normal cemetery where you get buried in a casket and you have a concrete vault. A green burial cemetery is where you get wrapped in a shroud or a biodegradable coffin and put directly in the ground. A lot of you had questions about where do the cremations go, and I want to show you where they go. They have a specific area designated for cremation remains. Now this particular cemetery, they bring in a cart and they wheel you to your final resting place. Now another question that I saw a lot of is how do you designate which grave is which grave? You know, who's buried there. So most of them are unmarked, but a lot of them have stones that are cultivated from this land or from the person's land from where they came from. So I'm going to show you some stones that have markings on them. I'm not going to show any names. I'm just going to show you what they look like because they're not like a typical headstone. They're just like stones that come from someone's house. So for instance, this person and their partner are buried here. And no, they do not carve on trees where you are. In fact, they don't bury you close to trees because, well, you just don't want to be buried right under a tree. And if you really want to know the nitty-gritty of why you don't want to be buried under a tree is you will kill the tree with the amount of heat that your body produces as you decompose. And nobody wants to go see a dead tree because, well, it's not a good sight. Wow, look at that sun. So those are all grave sites, and so are those. You might be wondering why there's not more vegetation. Well, in the video that I showed you, I didn't really get up close to the places that were really built out. And again, nature takes some time to grow. So I'm going to show you the plots that are here that have more vegetation built out, well, growing. And so you can see that it is happening, but it is fall in Pennsylvania, so things are taking its time to grow. Because again, this is a green burial cemetery, so things are going to take time to grow in a garden or a forest. But there are plots and the way that they have this built out. So you can see, I'll just turn the camera around. So again, there's a plot, you can see there, and then there's some vegetation. There's another plot, you'll see some more vegetation there, like plants, lamb's ears. That one is a little bit more mature. And you can see on the other side of the road there is a normal cemetery. And then on the other side, you have more plots. And yes, while there are a number of green burial plots that are here, not a lot of people know about it, so they're not choosing this option. So this particular area of the cemetery is still getting built out. Now, more and more people are becoming aware of this option, and it's not widely known everywhere. And the last thing I'll say is that no, animals are not going to dig you up to eat you. Yes, you are buried shallower than you would be at a traditional burial, but animals are not going to dig you up to eat you. I'm back home and I'm editing and I realized I missed a couple questions. So one, yes, you can be planted under a tree only if you are done with the major decomposition stage. Number two, there are different types of green burials, so you want to check with your cemetery to make sure that you understand what type of green burial they offer, because not all green burials are built equally. And lastly, not all states will have green burials. Yes, it is legal in all states, but not all states offer green burial cemeteries. So do yourself a favor and Google, where are green burial cemeteries near me? And if you don't have a green burial cemetery near you, yes, you can be transported to one near you. You just have to pay for transportation costs. That's a whole nother video. All right, let me know if you have any more questions.